Hello everyone, this is Peppermint and I'm going to do a shaker tutorial for you. When I had my challenge, it's still going on right now, it's just a couple of days left before the deadline though. Then Denise Herrera sent me this. It's a little shaker and it is like perfect to sit down in a pocket letter, and I thought it was so cute and I just fell in love with it. And I'll send you, I'll have a description, in the description box I will have her link to her channel, and you can visit her and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But I'll also have another link to a swap that I will be doing during the month of September. I decided instead of doing a challenge next month that I would do a swap. That way my subscribers can send in something, I can do the video. I love doing the videos. I can talk about something, and then they get something back. And I believe I'm going to like it better when I can give something back. And to start out with this tutorial, this is not going to be exactly like Denise's, but it will still fit in a pocket letter. A little more snug, but it will fit in there. And it'll just be my own thing that I'm doing. So I'm starting out with a 7x3 piece of paper and a contrasting color of 2 1/4 by 3. And I've got these little turtle stickers. They're cute. I got them from the Dollar Tree, and they're not really dimensional as far as layered, but they've got that swelled up look to them, and kind of puffiness to them, shiny plastic stuff. And so let's moving on, let's get our green paper scored. We're going to score at 3 6.5. And then we're going to turn it vertical, and we're going to score at 1/4 and 2 3/4. That looks like the fraction 1/4 is 1/4. And 2 3/4. That is the 3/4. And that's all the scoring you have to do. So we're finished with that. And so the next thing that that you can do is you can fold the sides in. And I'm going to go ahead and give them a score, though I might have to score it again. And I'm going to fold it here, like that. And I'm going to find the middle right here. So, and I am going to mark the middle with a pencil. So there's my mark, if you can see it. And I'm going to open it back up And I'm going to get a 2-inch punch. Now mine is not square, mine is a circle. It's a 2-inch circled punch, scalloped. And I'm going to put it in, put the paper in, but before we do that, I'm going to show you. On this one, there's a place that shows you where the center is, and that's very helpful. So I'm going to put it in as straight as I can get it, and I'm going to line it up there with my mark, and then I'm going to punch. And there I have my window. Now I'm going to glue in the 2 1/4 by 3 paper. And that's what we have so far. I just glued it in. I just put it here where the crease is and laid it on top of the crease, and it went up. Now I'm going to close it, and I'm going to eyeball where I think the center is. Center, pretty good, the center's right here. And then I'm going to take my little sticker, and I'm going to put my little sticker right over top of that dot and try to center him up as best as I can. And I'm going to mash on him pretty hard, that way he doesn't come loose. Now you need some type of transparency. I'm using a cut up little baggie, and you can buy a transparency at the craft store. You can get some that like Denise's here. It's got writing on it. It's real pretty. This is flimsy, and if I had something else I would probably use it that was thicker, but I don't, so I'm using what I have. And so I'm going to put a little bit of glue down here, and over here. And I'm going to glue this down just to get it stuck. As far as cutting this baggie, I tried to cut it on my chopping block that I have, and it didn't work out too good. And I tried to cut it on my cutter right here, didn't work out too good. So the best way I have found to cut a plastic baggie is to just cut it with your scissors. So I'm putting it down here. And now I'm going to put some tape. I'm going to tape it down on top of that. And when you're taping the sides, be careful not to get it past your, be careful not to put it where your window is. I think that my glue will stick better if I do not have that slicky part there. So instead of wrapping it back around, I believe I'm going to cut it. Still being careful. Not to get any tape past the, there's a little place. Oh, it'll be covered up with glue. Okay. So now I'm going to score again. And I am going to glue from here to here. And I'm going to be pretty generous with it. And I'm also going to glue right here. That way glue won't, that way, you know, shaker stuff won't go past there. And I'm going to put a rather generous amount of glue here on the sides. I'm going to glue down here too. I was thinking about something else. And they will stick. More glue. Now this is where you need to be generous at, because this is what's going to keep the bling from falling out, the beads, the whatever you're. Okay, so now it's not dry, but it's okay. We can still go ahead and put it in there because I used the glue stick, and glue stick will stick. We'll hold it in place, you know, long enough. I'm going to put some gold seed beads in here. And I'm going to put some green seed beads in here. That might be too many seed beads for such a little fella. And now I am going to glue this shut. See where I've glued? Goes on purple but dries clear. And basically your shaker is complete. But I take an extra step and I take some glitter glue. This is Studio G. I got it from Michael's. Or I also use the kids kind too whenever I do my projects. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal up the sides with this glitter glue. Okay, and because it is glitter glue, and glitter glue is pretty, I'm going to try to bring some of that glue on over, the excess glue on over to the front, so that you can see a little bit of it on the front. And I'm not finished blinging it up, but this will be the end of my tutorial. And then I'm going to talk about the swap, maybe some updates to the swap. And there you have a little turtle shaker that will fit on the inside of a pocket letter. It is 3.5 by 2.5. And so I'm going to lay him over here to dry, and then after he dries, I'm just going to decorate it up, and you know, put a little flower or do something like what Denise did to hers, and just make him look real pretty.